Bam. There we go. We are live now. Yes, we are. Yep. Big Triple, what's going on, man? Come on in the stream and commentate with me. We're about to showcase some stuff on WWE 2K25, brother. Oh, hell yeah, you better get them shots in, boy. You know how we gotta do it. You know how we do it on there. Ladies and gentlemen, my good buddy Triple X is in the party with us tonight. He invited me a few minutes ago while I was getting all set up. Oh, you're all good, bud. Fry him up, man. Angel says hello. He said, what up? Triple X is frying people on the old Call of Duty Warzone, folks. Which, by the way, we still have not beaten Richtofen, so we'll just be trying again later on till we beat him. Till we beat him. Did you get it?
I said what I said.
Oh
Repeat.
man, I still can't believe how it was so annoying how close we got yesterday. But it was so fun trying. It was so much fun trying. I'm not gonna lie, the ABR was actually kind of tearing Richtofen up. And it was a good idea to do the Wonder Bar thing. It was a great idea to do the Wonder Bar thing because when I was down, I actually was dealing some pretty good damage to Richtofen with the ray gun. So if I had that ray gun packed, pack 3, if I had been able to shoot him a little bit while still being down, we might have actually gotten a bit closer than where we were. We just needed to have a bit more. We needed to have maybe at least 2 or 3 more revivable abilities on us, and we would have had them. Cause yeah, I was there. Is that? I think I heard someone in the background over there. Is that? Oh, I got a Crossfire. How's it going, man? Jacob. How's it going?
Jacob.
How's it going, Papa Jake?
Huh?
Oh.
Papa Jake.
Papa Jake.
Huh?
Jacob is a dad too.
Oh, great. You're a father?
Yeah. Man, yeah, just a couple fathers of the year, man. Just, you know, chilling, doing what we do. Glad to hear he's doing good, Bubba. Hey, yo, Johnny, welcome to the chat, man. Lurker, do whatever you gotta do, man. So tonight, we're gonna kick things off, folks, with a showcase, if you will. We're gonna kind of do a formula set so we can get this together. And then after the formula set, we'll go ahead and into our preliminaries before we get to the island. So real quick, we're gonna document this for formulaic purposes. Let's get it going. So, first up is the looks department. Alright. You guys know how we do. These are usually this is usually self-explanatory by now. But you know, just want to get like a nice little zoomy zoom here. And get our looks all thrown together. See what we got going here. Like, I'm gonna 31. Nuh-uh. Don't be hating Crossfire.
It's all the states that Jay carried.
As you can see, we got the blue and the purple. You drop nuke in Warzone? Huh? You drop nuke in Warzone, Crossfire? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's and our entrance gear right here. We got the whole galactic thing going on this year with the whole nebula stuff. I figured that was the best way to kind of make my pants a little bit more eventful for wrestling. And I think it really turned out great. And we got the little Deadly Saints logo on the back here. I think next year I'm going to experiment with the flame design. So this year we got the skull flames. But I think next year we'll have a different set of flames because I just fixed up something really cool to put on the CRW World title, which is currently being designed at the time of this stream, and that's going to look very good. You can see the sunglasses.
It's in that
we got the star
Tupperware in that wooden box over there.
Looking all kinds of good. Got the
You gotta ask Candace
today.
that, buddy.
And of course, the purple. We got the purple gimmick here. No need to do a lot here. Just double scroll around, which boom, that's that. And the entrance gear, blue and purple. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
If I had WWE, I'd get on there and play with you right now.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I got me, Gat, and Angel done, so I definitely could do some online bouts. The island mode is pretty fun. I don't like, the only thing I don't like is how some of the outfits for creative wrestlers are locked behind an island paywall where you have to purchase it within
Alright,
the
man.
island to unlock it. Like, I think if they did away with that.
Well, you let me know ahead of time, because I'll probably be golfing somewhere.
Golf.
See ya.
Of course, we got that. Later, Jacob. And our taunt, our little poses there. We're perseverant this year. We got mostly perseverance on. I float between prideful and perseverance, but of course, bold, loyalty. Gotta have low respect because I do like to talk that trash in the ring, but I'm a little bit respectful towards most of my opponents. I am the most disciplined wrestler out of the bunch because aggressiveness, you like to take it both in and out of the ring. And whereas I will do that, I do like to kind of keep it traditional. What's going on, Elias, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Deadly Saints Showcase Round 1. It's Elias from the Mod Squad.
Hey, what's up, Elias? How goes it?
You might have heard we got Angel on board with the Mod Squad, LinkPhyre Angel 1995 on Twitch. Shout out to my love. We are both now on the Just Alyx Mod Squad team. And of course I am a technician. 244, 6'2", on the game. I think in reality I'm actually like just 5'8". Well, Alyx had asked her about maybe a week ago, I think it was, because
I guess I was one of the family on
because yeah, Alyx is like, hey, we should get the family on board and mod them up together. So I just did that. Oh boy. I just realized something that we were being scouted on West game. Oops.
That's a good cart right there.
Attributes maxed out because it don't really matter trying to take some of those down.
You need to tell me that you forgot about the shield.
Yeah, because I don't do West game anymore, really. Our 95's up there. The numbers right here. Just kind of going a bit slow for the YouTube scroll.
I guess you were a little behind.
There we go.
know, I don't think you knew, but me and Firestar are proud parents of a little baby girl.
Yes, indeed. I guess just from where you were busy, man, that's about all I can think of on that note there. Now let's showcase off Johnny Gat's looks because it goes right over to male.
I'm just gonna skip over me and then go straight to
Well, it goes, no, it clicks over to male superstars first and then female when I'm scrolling to the CAWs. Now, you might notice a little something this year with Johnny Gat. Johnny's got a bit of an attire update. Looking a little bit more fresh if you ask me.
We're all looking a little bit fresh.
We got Johnny's hair's a bit more slicked back this year. Amberlyn's saying hello, everybody. We got the tattoos a bit more, I think a bit more appropriately placed this year. With Johnny Gat, I have also included his beta tattoo. I don't really like that 2K
Already
does
made
that
them
to
brush their
wings,
teeth earlier.
but you know what can you do? It's better to have it than not have it at all.
I'll be right back, Philip.
All right, brother. And shout out to Triple X, Slim Jesus 21. The I is 1 in Slim. We got the belt here, Saints belt. Instead of it being Gat, it's the Saints symbol here, and we got the Saints saying the Saints symbol on the boots because I actually managed to take a closer look at how he does, how Saints Row 4 did the Super Gat boots, and this is actually a bit closer to how they really did it. Of course, I took some custom wrestling style liberties with the costume, of course, because you gotta do that. So I came up with these boots right here, and just kind of balanced out the Saints symbol on them. No, he'll be back.
Oh,
And this is what I came up with. It looks pretty balanced on there, and I think I got them both centered enough. But these are some pretty cool boots for old Johnny. And we come over to the entrance attire here. We got this here with Johnny. We got the entrance jacket and the chain and the sunglasses. Now you might notice with the sunglasses, they're not like a purplish tint. They're actually more of a bluish tint. And, that's because I actually learned it something else. I think every year that, well, the last couple of years maybe, I've learned a couple of new things when it comes to making Johnny, and I've been making Johnny for 20 years now on the game. So, you know, it's nothing new to operate on when it comes to Johnny, but I think I've just about learned everything that I can when it comes to creating them. The sunglasses thing, I learned maybe a couple years ago that it was actually blue instead of purple. So that's how, when I started doing that. Now he has the proper blue tint in his sunglasses here. And we got the purple jacket, the purple Saints jacket. Now, you'll notice on the Saints Row game that his jacket is actually, his jacket's actually a grayish color, I guess, if you will. But it's it just looks better in wrestling sense as a black one. So I do purple and black on the game instead. But that is what this looks like. We'll float around to the back here. There we go. Bam. All right. Now we get the Gat Out of Hell gear, or at least Gat Out of Hell adjacent. So basically, what I did here was I just kind of sort of modified Super Gat a little bit, and instead of a black bulletproof vest, we got the silvery grayish color that his I'm assuming tank top that he wears is on a Gat Out of Hell, and still got the bullet shirt underneath and whatnot there. So this is another one I've kind of taken liberties with. We got the blue jeans that he wears on Gat Out of Hell. Kind of sort of liberties with the blue jeans as well. The belt is definitely taking liberties with the pants, but it's there. So we got this right here, and I considered doing away with the belt because of the bulge, at least on this costume here, but I just kind of figured, what the hell. But that might change for this outfit next year. We might do away with the belt on this particular attire. It'll stay on the Super Gat attire. But 2K26 will probably see one final modification to Gat Out of Hell, and if purple and the red, you gonna try your purple and the red again?
Yeah.
Have them do more purple this time, because they didn't.
I want to do full on purple just because.
Yeah, I like it. And of course, the armor-plated boots that Gat has in Gat Out of Hell, at least that's what it looks like to me in there. That could be honestly another liberty that I've taken, but I think wrestling, since this looks really, really good design wise, and not to toot my own horn, but I've had people call me the most accurate Johnny Gat creator out there. 20 years don't get you that. 20 years, you would think I would be at least close to that moniker, so I was happy to get that. And I've yet to, and honestly, in modern WWE games, especially over the last couple of years, it's getting a little bit less out there. So it's kind of becoming a bit more true.
What, Candace?
Johnny, the Saints do not get the respect that they used to do, and that's the fault of the developers and what they did with the franchise. But I'm telling you what, 2026 is the 20-year anniversary of the very first Saints Row. You bet your bottom dollar Firestar's got something planned for that.
Philip, I'm going to back out of the party for just a little bit, and I'm going to play Search and Destroy with Blaine for a few minutes, and then I'll be back.
Alright, brother. I'll keep the party rolling.
Alright.
Have fun. Get a couple from me, alright?
Hell yeah.
Alright. So, folks, check this out. If you guys have followed me on these platforms long enough, you will know that I bring this up every once in a while. I am still actively working on the Legacy of Deadly Saints Saints Row movie. My next work day, I'm not going to be streaming or creating, but I will instead be returning to work on gathering cutscenes for the Saints Row movie. If the release window of 2025 does not work out, then I am going to time the release window for 2026 when it comes to the first Legacy of the Deadly Saints movie. And you guys have been wanting Saints Row gameplay on this Twitch stream. I know this. You guys have been wanting it. And I've been wanting to at least drop the first movie before I got into the gameplay. But we might start making a compromise. We might start doing the Saints Row 1 gameplay a little bit early. At the very least, finish gathering all the cutscenes. Once I finish gathering the cutscenes for the movie, we can go right into the stream and we'll just start doing it. I'm also kind of sort of hoping we end up with better internet depending on when and where this particularly takes place. But I will be getting this out to you guys, and we're going to have the best possible stream that we can. It's going to be fun once we start doing the Saints Row series. We're going to go through all the Saints Row games. 1, 2, the 3rd, 4, Gat Out of Hell. We're going to go through Agents of Mayhem. Yep, I'm going to restart my Agents of Mayhem save just to bring that stream to you guys, because Agents of Mayhem is a Saints Row spinoff. And then, unless I just absolutely decide to sprinkle this in between, because I probably should have, but we're going to do Saints Row 2022 as well. Yes, I know, Kevin, I know, Kevin, that damn Kevin.
Apparently Johnny Gat has an issue with Kevin. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Eli,
And,
Nina, and I heard people actually kind of like Nina, so yeah, maybe she can come back in a new Saints Row if we get there. I kind of hope the Saints Row franchise isn't dead, especially with 20 years coming up next year. I would think some kind of word's gonna be taken, but we're getting sidetracked on that. Just know that is still coming to you guys. Not to worry. I'm working it in the window as we're able to. So just bear with me and you guys will get it. And I'm hoping that it proves to be worth the wait with you guys, because I want this to be the biggest thing possible for the channel, at least at this current juncture. So get everybody on board with that, and I think we'll be ready to roll. So let's finish viewing Johnny Gat here. We got the glasses here. We got the one-arm jacket, like Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. I got the Saints symbol properly placed here. A little bit of a special thing on this jacket here. We got the Saints symbol in the back, just because trying to do it 100% accurate doesn't really check the boxes with me. But this shoulder pad here, making that purple, kind of sort of makes up for the fact that I can't really do the top and bottom approach, or that I refuse to do the top and bottom approach, whatever. But instead of the little purple on the top and black on the bottom or whatever, like it is in the Gat Out of Hell video game, I put the Saint symbol on the back. That's enough purple right there. You got that. It's not overpowering. It's taking wrestling liberties because it's a wrestling game. And of course, I got the reference there, Gat Out of Hell, spelt out on the thing. Properly aligned. It should. And we got the little Deadly Saints Skull Heart logo in there, without the whole Deadly Saints writing and stuff. That is essentially the new crest for the Deadly Saints, because you can tell inside the Avenged Skull there's a Saint symbol right in there. So that's how I kind of sort of came up with the Deadly Saints symbol. I kind of thought, let's mix Bret Hart, Avenged Sevenfold, and Saints Row all together. And that's how the Flaming Heart skull came about. And that is an actual Firestar logo. And you can pick up the blue version on teespring.com/store/Firestar-Heart. That's a plug. If you guys want to support the channel even further, of course, man, hit that sub on Twitch, man. At least follow. But we got sub goals here on Twitch. We got the follow goals. If you guys can help us hit those goals, that would be incredible, and I would be forever grateful for it. And it helps support the channel. You can also donate those cheers and bits to the chat. If you want to support the channel more directly, I got PayPal, I got Cash App, paypal.me/FirestarHeart, or if you do Cash App, $Firestar Heart. That is as simple as that on the old Cash App. You'll know it's me because it's a picture of my guy from the game, alright? So you'll know it's me. We got Johnny Gat's stance right here. Changed it up a little bit, you know. And here we got, I call this the Chairmageddon stance. That, like that little Armageddon chair that you unlock in Gat Out of Hell, where you can sit in a recliner and it shoots out, just belts out bullets for you while you're sitting in it. That's exactly. Johnny is prideful this year. So, yep, Johnny's got prideful this year as his primary trait. He's got aggressiveness because he likes to take the action everywhere. He's bold, he's loyal, he's perseverant. Tiny bit of respect. Tiny bit of respect. Stillwater, of course. They put 2 L's in here, but we all know if you've played Saints Row, it's 1 L, bitch. That's literally how they say it, too. Stillwater with 1 L, bitch. We got the custom crowd signs here. Johnny Gat, Saints Row, and Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, and the Deadly Saints Steele here. We got the Brahma Bull side plates. Just because we don't really create customs. I don't really create custom side plates because I really haven't been able to get to it per se. But if I had an opportunity to do that, like if this was the only game I played, then I would obviously be creating every day. We do variety stuff on here, so it's not every day that your boy can get in and create a superstar and be done with it. That's where a game designer comes in. If you guys want to help Firestar design a CRW wrestling video game, well, holler at your boy. 6'1", 237 pounds. Johnny Gat, striker, because I figured that's what fits best for him. The Deadly Saints are just going to have an overall of 100. That's what I've decided upon. That's just how it is. CRW ratings use the whole 100 scale anyway. So it gives me a wider variety of what to go with. AI attributes here. Johnny's going to strike you a little bit more than he's going to grab you. But, then he's going to do some of that stuff here. Let's just kind of do this here. 95s, 90. Just a bit of slow scrolling so you can get the numbers here. And our time period, we're at 28 minutes already on this showcase. We got, after this, after the appearance showcase, we're going to go over to the entrance showcase. And then we're going to show the victories off, and then we're going to show the movesets off. Now, up next, we got Dark Angel. There we go. We can stay on there here. Now, the Queen of the Deadly Saints, Queen Mommy Saint herself, Dark Angel. New attire this year. Brand new attire. With a brand new design template about it. Let's get a zoom in on her here. We got the hair. She's got the earrings this year, as you can tell. We got the ombre hair here, purple into red, and of course it's got a nice little dark tone, so you kind of got your blacks mixed in with the colors, and it looks really, really, really good. I love this design, absolutely incredible. Real life shoot tattoos on her arm here. That skull is a custom in-game thing only, as is that dragon right here on the left arm, and that tattoo on the back, that saint symbol on the back, that is also a custom tattoo. But reality strikes with this. Up on the left arm here we have Hufflepuff, and over on the right we have her colored rose. We have Umbreon sitting over here. Her EV sleeve is not complete just yet, but I got this positioned about the best I can here. So we got Sylveon, Vaporeon. We got flaring, and I tried to position these the best I could to like her real life counterpart here, but you know, there may be a couple of inaccuracies here and there, but overall I think I got the placement about right. It was right enough to Dark Angel's liking, so that's about all I can say there. I think once we get the rest of the EV sleeve done, it'll start to look a lot more complete. You know, just right now it kind of looks like, you know, an incomplete sleeve, and I'm not sure if there's going to be any type of background shenanigans going on with this or not. All I know is that eventually she's going to have the rest of the evolutions on her sleeve here. Moving on to the top now. We got the purple ghost flames on this black and purple top here. This is a Rhea Ripley style top as well, because Dark Angel is a huge Rhea Ripley fan. We got ourselves on my choke, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. We come down to the shorts here. You guys might recognize this. Paige, or Saraya, wore these when she was in WWE. And we put these on Dark Angel this year. She's got the Saints Flaming Heart skull in the back here. And the little flames, the purple flames and the Galaxy Nebula. And down here on the knee pads, we got some stars on these. These look incredible. Absolutely cool, cool looking knee pads. And of course, I believe these are the Rhea Ripley buckle boots. I think Dark Angel chose all these parts herself. And yes, we wearing socks underneath our shoes. Now, come on, we're not icky. We're not gonna put boots over bare feet. I don't know who would, in their right mind, would do that. Dark Angel 5'7", 160 pounds in the game here. And with that, we're ready to check out the entrance gear. Entrance gear right here. I did what works best with the amount of points that we had here. And I already have a preempted Evolution sleeve pre-made for 2026 because, as you can tell, the image layer, the image points almost ran out on her this year, so I got to be prepared in advance for when she gets more of those. So I went ahead and did that work a little while ago. But here we got this jacket right here. It's all nice and studded out. If you look real closely underneath her hair, you can see her Queen of the Saints logo on there. It's a design that was inspired by one of Natalia's old logos. Actually, Natalia's old Queen of Hearts logo that she had, where it was her in like a fighting stance and you had the wings in the background and stuff. Well, I did a artistic variation of that and turned it into a Dark Angel style logo. So it's a design inspired by, but you know, obviously not a ripoff. But it's an inspiration piece. And that's alright as long as the artwork remains original to your identity. And with the colors and stuff that I put on there, I think I did a pretty good job of making it original. So got the purple sunglasses, and of course the makeup, the red lipstick, the purple and red eyeliner and stuff like that, you know, as you do with a woman. We come over here to the red gear. Nothing to really say here. Her bottle is pre-made already. Amberlynn's about getting ready for our next feeding, I think, folks. We got, this one is obviously red, and the red variation. We got the red skull here, red and black. The black is still a purple black because purple black is way better than the red black. Red black kind of makes it brown. I don't like that, so we left this as is. Looks incredibly cool still. The hairstyle stays the same, you know, doing it until they put options in. I don't intend on doing multiple hair colors for multiple attires. That's just not gonna happen. You want it? You want me to do something like that? 2K, put options in instead of making us do the hair dye by ourselves. All right? You should be able to list a style. You should be able to list the style by going, hey, this is this. This is regular. This is streaks. This is ombre. Or gradient, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then I don't know, maybe there's a fourth option. I don't bloody know. But you know, once again, we got the jacket here. It's essentially the same as gear number 1, just red instead, just red where the purple was. But all in the same, looks absolutely incredible. And with Dark Angel, we got the main screen pose here, and attire slot 2 is the same. I don't know why they took away the entrance gear this year, as far as the menu screen pose goes, because I usually like doing entrance gear with the pose. So that's kind of a downer. Personality traits, Dark Angel is perseverant. She's got a bit of aggressiveness to her because she'll fight anywhere. She's bold, she's got loyalty, bit of respect, and prideful. Now her stuff is purposely scaled back a little bit just based on how her real life reactions are. These numbers are kind of inputted on her input, so that's how that is. And perseverance was what she landed upon. Shaundi's probably going to be either bold like Gat or prideful. I think Shaundi's actually bold right now. Shaundi has been started. She is not complete yet, so she's not ready to be looked at. That'll come in wave 2 of the Deadly Saint Showcase, where I'll probably show off her, Triple X, and Kinzie. Heresy Row and Asha will be the next wave on that. Now with Dark Angel, she has 2 custom crowd signs. She's got her Queen of the Saints, and she's got the Deadly Saints deal. She's got Natalia's Queen of Hearts, and the Devil Mask Rhea Ripley. Side plates are the little Natalia Hart things, just because. Weight class, you got that. I don't want to go into that. You can see it. Body build, bam, medium. Fighting style, technician. She goes into technician category with me. She's got the 100 for the women. Dark Angels got the same AI tendencies that I got here. So just kind of scroll a little bit slow for this here. Bam. And so I can play this back on YouTube for next year and kind of look and see how I did things. That's exactly why we got that. Now let me do one more thing real quick, because I actually did just remember. Got to see the body build I got this year. Okay, so I got medium, and I'm like down on the bottom. And I got that build right there. And need to look at Johnny's body build that I got him, just so I make sure I have every stone here. You can see I really need to unlock people. Johnny's body build this year, what did I give him? Okay, so he's got number 4 on the medium scale, and then I got this one down here. So I don't know how I landed on that, but yeah, I think it's because the arms on this one are a bit more thicker and well defined. I was kind of just looking at how I did it this year. So that's a pretty interesting note here. And on to the entrances next. Team entrances will be showcased once I get the teams put together, but that's kind of self-explanatory with how I do that on here. So sticking with the trend here, so we don't confuse ourselves, we'll go me, Gat, Dark Angel, like that. That way, kind of keep things flowed up here. So, you can look here. Triple H title motion. It's custom entrance. We got Edge, Money in the Bank here, Double Championship 1, Triple H Light Show, Judgment Day entrance music, which will probably change for me next year. Thanks WWE for ruining that. I'll just have to see what happens next year in regards to my moveset. We got Judgment Day entrance music though, because this year it is still the other side by Alter Bridge, and I really wanted to use Alter Bridge. Got the Hart Foundation, Titantron, Damian Priest banner movie, because it's Purple Flames and whatnot. Hart Foundation, Damian Priest on that. So I'm pretty much Hart Foundation and Damian Priest, because that is the Purple Flames and whatnot. And I figured that's what looks good. Custom Titantrons, I don't think you're able to upload those to community creations. So that's why I stopped messing with custom Titantrons and I just picked in-game Titantrons. But I have been known to create my own custom Titantrons from time to time. And as you can see, I got Triple H intro. I got the Kenny Omega gimmick right here, yes, coming out with that. And whoa, how did I magically end up with a water bottle? Well, it was in my vest pocket. I got an inner vest pocket, man. I just whip it out in between the camera switches. You don't know. And then, I do the whole water stick gimmick. We come up and we summon the fire from the turnbuckle here. For whatever reason, it's not working there. But we got the Undertaker Pyro here. Show off the nameplate here. Here we're supposed to have DX fireworks going off and Kane Pyro going off in the corner, but for whatever reason, it just does not want to work. So I don't really know why that's the case. The custom fireworks is kind of broken, so you can't really rely on it too much. But that's that. That's the detail that is there. Now, I really love what I did with Johnny Gat this year. And if we can find him again, there we go. I love what I did with Johnny Gat this year. This year's entrance for Johnny Gat is called the Final Saint. As you can tell, Johnny's in-game entrance music this year is the Rocks. Just Orton's Money in the Bank motion. We got Double Championship 1 here. The default lighting, I realized it actually mixes up lighting based off of the, at least on 2K25, it actually mixes the lighting based off of the, you see it switches up to the Eddie Guerrero lighting here on Eddie Guerrero motion, and then when Johnny gets ready to enter the ring, it is going to switch over to Randy Orton's lighting, and I actually like that aspect with him, so that's why I left the light show alone here. And if once he gets done with that taunt, you're actually going to see the light shift happen. Here we go. Bam. Now you look at the lighting. See, it's a bit different here. You got the Randy Orton lighting. You got the Rock's entrance music, the Rock's Titantron. Hit Rose Titantron, but it's basically BFAB 2. So the only time I'm going to give a man a woman's entrance, just because it works. Saints Row, Hit Row, it checks out. John Cena's stage and ramp movie, because John Cena actually has a bit of purple in his Minitron there and his Titantron. So it kind of checks out. You just got to pay real close attention to the little sparks coming out the side up there. And you can see, boom, multiple colors, and it hits the purple right there on the swing out. Got the BFAB, Hit Row stuff there. It's not really BFAB, it's Hit Row altogether. But they got it on here as like BFAB. You gotta be careful because it's like mixed up. Like on this one it's BFAB 2, on that and on the on the banners and stuff. So it's different BFAB. It's BFAB 2 essentially. And we got the Aleister Black joint because out of hell, Gat's rising up out of hell. That's essentially what that is. This is an old trope I got from WWE Day of Reckoning. So that's why Johnny Gat has the Eddie Guerrero motion here. And because I think Johnny Gat fits the mold with the likes of The Rock and Randy Orton when it comes to the wrestling scene, that explains why Johnny has Randy Orton's stuff here. Undertaker gimmick here on the pyro, just because it makes sense. And when Johnny poses up on the corner, we got the diesel fireworks going off upon the pose. We'll show you here. Alright. I think you guys were able to strike the pose, the fireworks come out, and it actually works properly like that. So, you know, that's cool. Dark Angel, simple, right to the point. She's Rhea by God Ripley. Because she loves Rhea Ripley. We got the Undertaker fireworks going because you got to get that boom. But you can see her right here. Just the easiest entrance I'll ever do. Just completely Rhea because of her love for Rhea Ripley. And I'm not going to say no. Because we all love Rhea Ripley in this household. In fact, Dark Angel's already said our daughter's about to become one of the biggest Rhea Ripley fans out there, and I don't think she's kidding. But we got Angel here coming to the ring. Undertaker fireworks here. We're supposed to have DX fireworks go off here, but again, I'm not sure if that's going to, work. But anyway, she hops up here, boom, and when she looks up, the fireworks are supposed to go off. Because the game decides to break sometimes, you're not getting that. Might get it in actual gameplay, I don't know. And, she gets in the ring, la-di-da-di-da. There you go. And that is Dark Angel's entrance. I wish they allowed custom side plates to be an option here, because that would be incredibly cool to see. Alright, well now we're on to the victory motion. And we're not even an hour in yet. We're making good timing. So this is going to be kind of a skim through because the list is pretty small. So I got my Undertaker motion for the face, heel motion, Triple H, title motion, Undertaker. I went Damian Priest this year for the heel title motion. Razor Ramon double champion, even though I don't think a ladder makes sense, I just really like that one. And of course, you gotta follow the Titantron rule here. Got my Titantrons all properly displayed out as I picked in my entrance. So that is that. I'll properly show these to you. I don't do heal often, but I like to have everything picked out just in case I want to have fun and play the heal. And there you go right there. We got, with the title here, I had to do Undertaker for this one. I mean, come on. And I think next year also I'm going to change up the color gimmick on my arm a little bit more. Because I think I just left it alone this year. I don't know why. There we go. And for this one, I went with Damian Priest just because of the sheer force he puts behind his celebration. I really love this. And I'm going, Harris Hero's going to get the Damian Priest gimmick. Obviously, because that's how he's built. That's what he likes, and that's how he does it. So he's gonna have a customized. But yeah, I mean that. I think this is like. Like that mighty muscle let out in the end there. Double champion celebration. Yeah, why is there all of a sudden a ladder there? Just because. Just because. And I'm gonna be absurd and climb a ladder. Because this is actually a really cool shot. I really love the Razor Ramon shot here on that. I wish they would do a motion. I wish they would redo the Razor and Shawn Michaels motions without the ladder, so it would make a bit more sense in normal matches. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. And then that's that right there. Right, Johnny. Now Johnny did a little bit with him. Where you at, Johnny? There you are. Hiding on me, Gat. Alright, so this, we got Randy Orton, The Rock. Randy Orton, The Rock. Of course, The Rock's movies and stuff here. B-Fab stuff. Yep. And bam. The B-Fab Hit Row stuff. Boom. And here's Rock. Y'all know how Rock does it. Ooh. Got Randy Orton's championship victory. And what he does here is he hoists the title up, and I do believe he goes and climbs the turnbuckle. And The Rock heel champion. Figures with the new Final Saint gimmick for Johnny Gat it made a lot more sense to start implementing more Rock stuff. And Johnny does have the Rock bottom in his moveset, but it's known as the Gunbear bottom, essentially. So you have that going for you there. Raising the title up. Huh? It's about time again, I think. If she's resting right now, she should be alright. Johnny. we go. And wham! Alright. Dark Angel. Once again, Dark Angel. Pretty simple, straight to the point with hers. But she does have a bit of a difference with the heel motion here. We ain't got to worry about previewing this much. We got Rhea Ripley, of course. All Rhea. All Rhea's here. Rhea Ripley is a face. That makes sense. Boom. She does that. That little number there. Heel motion here. We got the Becky Lynch side horns. Rhea Ripley champion. First championship, yeah. Hold it up. And does the signature stomp. And Miss Texas, because of the horns. That's pretty much the only reason we got there. And double championship 8. We got this right here. And got both titles up. And that is that for Dark Angel. Really easy, really easy. Not too hard on that note there. So, next, last but not least, is the moveset. And this will be the end of our showcase session, or our formula showcase session, rather. So, we got standing moves here, front. I'll just kind of let this showcase here. I'm going to kind of scroll a little bit slow here, just to kind of show how it is. Combo enders here. Alright. We'll count like 5s in on the seconds here. Macedon playing in the background tonight's stream, folks. Rest in peace, Brent Hines. I'll be listening to Macedon for probably a little while. I think just because it's kind of how I do when band loses. Darkfire Angel has joined the chat, y'all. It's just kind of how I do it when one of my beloved rock and metal heroes passes. I'll listen to their music for a while. In Ozzy's case, I was bouncing back and forth between him and Black Sabbath, his solo stuff and Black Sabbath. I think I listened to Ozzy's solo stuff a bit more than I did Black Sabbath, but we'll have to have a Black Sabbath marathon at some point on here, and show this technician away moveset real quick. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bam. Heavy attacks. Boom. We got that. 2, 3, 4, 5. So with Macedon, I'll probably be listening to them for a little while as well, at least until I go through most of all their catalog, and then I'll probably be back to normal. But they are the honorary artists this week for the content. And if I can listen to them while I'm doing some like creation work or something like that, you know, we'll get in on that. If you guys have been watching over on the YouTube side of things, you need to go subscribe over there as well, because we have been pumping out videos left and right over there, man. You can also hit up Darkfire Angel on YouTube, Dark Angel 3433 on YouTube. This is light grapples here. Alright. Heavy grapples. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. Running. And I think we got a good pause there. Heavy attack, revolution knee, 1. Dragon suplex, 2. All of these moves here. A really solid showcase of moves here as well, with what I got and how I apply them and stuff. Doing like a decent count here. I think we have our carry moves here. Foot catch. And leverage pin. Oh, you just want me to put it up here? Okay. Alright, on to the ground category now. And I'm doing those like little 5-second holds just to kind of give a good pause point to the video, should I need it. That'll be a nice documentation for formula capturing next year. And Jeffrey, if Jeffrey wants to do that, he can just kind of dig up the video too. If I don't want to. We got upper here. Side. Lower. Running. Face down. To the side now. Lower. Kneeling. Seated. Corner, Claymore. Alright, corner. What was that, Raven? Oh, hi, Raven. Leaning rear. Rope. Middle rope. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Corkscrew calf kick. Release tiger bomb. Snapdragon suplex. We got the pullback jumping knee and the pullback spine buster. Very, very, as you can see, I put a lot of love and care into my movesets. We got the apron moves here. The heck? Alright, Ray. Here? Did something fall on the floor or no? Right. Got a ring here. Bam. Signatures. In the ring. Really, really terrific selection here for signatures. Ringside. Now the pedigree is called the Wings of Fire. The super kick / Saints trigger, or the super kick / Sweet Chin Music. It's called the Saints trigger. We got, yes, I got the J Driller. Known as the Dark Slayer pile driver for me. It's my super finisher though, so you gotta fit if you wanna break the neck. If you wanna break the neck with that underhook pile driver, you gotta build up the super finish, man. Phoenix Splash, Sharpshooter, Suplex Stunner. At ringside here, bam. Alright, tag team. Dual power bombs, super kicks. And of course we gotta put him through the table with the Dark Slayer, man. catching finish. Right. Alright, folks. Brief intermission over. We're back. That's a long enough wait on that one. Alright. By the way, we got Mastodon going pretty loud tonight. Hopefully we don't get DMCA'd. That's good there. Outside here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1, 2. Kind of a little bit quicker on the pauses here, just to kind of make it go a bit faster here. Match types. Other attacks. Rob Van Dam's comeback. I decided on that one due to, well, my old comeback's not really having anything options anymore. And we got the Undertaker 5 freeze, which is the go to hell taunt. Gotta tell him to rest in peace, you know. Warm up. Title match champion. Title match challenger. Movement. The slingshots. Slingshot. Jumping. 5-star. Quick rear. And a kip up on the recovery. Taunts. Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Stone Cold, CM Punk straight edge taunt, and Triple H 2. Finn Balor, Kevin Nash, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, both times, CM Punk. Middle rope, Jeff Hardy. We got fired up, and we got Rude, Robert Roode, or Bobby Roode, whatever you want to call him. Facing the ring. Then facing ringside. To opponent. Kenny. Omega. Jon Moxley. Or Dean Ambrose. Triple H DX. And Goldberg. Yeah, that's a Goldberg taunt where he did the Smoke and Barrel taunt. And I am back. I did another Bret Hart taunt here. Got CM Punk going on here. Finn Balor. And game over. One man band. Oh, hi. Corner. Dean McKean, Sheamus, Triple H. Came Game over. Namaste. 17. Middle rope. Aggressive finger pointing. Finger point 7. Nakamura 3. Paper. AJ Styles. Game over. Sheamus. Kevin Owens. Let's play Sheamus. Wake up taunts. Bam. Roman Reigns, because you gotta bang that fist down. How's it going, Zach? What's up, man? Well, we are in the Formula Showcase portion of the stream. Then we're gonna take a brief intermission. Then we're gonna head over to the island. Hope your Sunday night's going good, man. Glad to see you stop by the show. For the underground match. Man, we might have to do an underground match just because. There's the crowd. Weight detection. Revered pharmacism. Well, thank you, for the mod action there, Sari. Pull back neck breaker. And that is all for the Firestar moveset. Up next on the scale. You know, Johnny. Johnny, standing move, Randy Orton stuff. Combo enders. The Ancient Kingdom. Kind of doing a few seconds here and there, which creates a pause opportunity for those of you who use YouTube videos or whatnot to do this. And it'll also give me a moment if I want to write any of this down in a notepad or something. It'll give me a moment to do that later on. And I won't have to keep booting up the game if I need to. I can just document this off stream by going back and looking at the video, and I do it that way. Got the distance clothesline here, the jumping spin kick, phenomenal blitz. I know it might seem boring to have to do every year. Trust me, I know. Tepig has an avatar in the chat. That's nice. If you remember, if you're using the Pokemon community game here on the Twitch chat, do the exclamation point Pokecatch if you already have your Pokemon. But if you need to pick one, you're gonna want to do exclamation point Pokestart to get your starter Pokemon. Johnny's moveset is also very stellar. I fully customized the Deadly Saints movesets. As for everyone else, when they get created, I don't know, man. You know, you might be on your own. I might not be as in depth with their movesets as I am with the Deadly Saints, and that's just because if we ever get to that point, it's going to be very time crunching. So I'm going to want to get it done. Oh, you caught the pig. You caught the T-pig. Heavy grapple here. Hey there, sweetheart. The running attack here. Carry. Foot catch. Leverage pin. You alright? Oh, you're cold. The Ancient Kingdom. Now this formula video might end up still being about 2 hours, y'all. If you guys enjoyed the No Mercy formula video, you'll probably enjoy this as well. I'll probably separate this into 2 separate videos for YouTube, but you guys over on Twitch will recognize this as a full stream. So what I'm going to do after we get back from our intermission, after the moveset showcase and stuff, I'm going to do another intro for the island side. And you guys are also hearing about this on the YouTube side of things, so you're going to know exactly what's going down as well. Just kind of showing all this here. Clandestiny. If you guys are wondering which Mastodon album is currently playing, the album that's currently on is Emperor of the Sand. Playing that album there. And we're heading towards the end of the album. After this song, Clandestiny, Andromeda, Scorpion Breath, and Jaguar God will be queuing up on the playlist. Jaguar God, that just sounds like a cool song. It's been a while since I listened to any of their albums from before 2020. Or before 2021, rather. So it's kind of fresh on me again because it's been a minute since I have listened to them, to those albums. So when I get to those old school albums again, it's going to be like a big wave of nostalgia hitting me right in the face. Yeah, with Johnny, we gave him this move here. We gave him the hidden blade. Watch this. He's got the gun. He does that, and then like I'm actually previewing this one for y'all because I want y'all to see it. Boom. Yeah, it's a corner attack for Johnny. And wow! That's Will Ospreay's hidden blade. Zach has not asked a random question of the day, which is surprising. I thought you were going to have a random question of the day lined up for us, Zach.
Question of the day, 'cause it's always something involving fictional characters.
I guess he didn't have one today, man.
I guess not.
It's alright. That's alright. I think he knows one of the answers.
Right.
We gotta bring our main guy into it. And remember, these 5 to 10 second pauses in between each moveset is for video pause opportunity for documentation. And I'm staying less annoying by doing the count inside my head. That's kind of just what I'm doing right now. No reason to kind of commentate too much over this. We're kind of relaxed over here on the Twitch side right now, so there's not much of a reason to do commentary until we get to the gameplay. So we're just kind of chilling, listening to Mastodon, and showing the goods off for proper documentation, man. Now, since we've returned to work over Twitch, on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen, little Miss Amberlyn has actually been a pretty decent part of our shows when she's not chilling or laying in her bassinet. Sometimes when she wakes up and she needs her feeding right in the middle of the show, we mute the headset so the so the crying's just not overbearing, because she is a little cranky when she wakes up, as most babies are, before she gets her change in her feed. So, so we don't have a bunch of that going on in the headset. We do mute when it's time for that to happen. That's kind of how I figured we could do the work deal here. But she's been seeing how her mama and dada work from home, so she's starting to learn it, and she is showing some interest in it, which is really cool. It's really cool for me to see here. Oh, hi there, sweetheart. Hi, Amberlyn. Hi, Amberlyn. She's shown heavy interest in her mom and dad's line of work, and Dark Angel has already said she's looking forward to the day Amberlyn asked me to create her on the game. And I think because Amberlyn is our daughter, I'm pretty sure Mommy Dark Angel's gonna step in and make me drop exactly whatever the hell it is I'm doing at the time. She's probably gonna make me drop it to create Amberlyn right on the spot. I would not be surprised. It'll probably be like, oh, you're in the middle of working on your person? Well, that's all right. Apply this. Stop. The only thing me and Dark Angel haven't discussed yet is potential looks for a gimmick for Amberlyn. But I'm already kind of assuming Rhea Ripley Jr.
You're right on that.
Oh, sweetheart.
Anyway,
Alright, folks.
uh,
It's time for her change in her feed, so mute real quick for the baby time. Baby time. Alright, she is a lot calmer now. Hey, we got Zeb Striker in the Pokemon community game chat. Let's go ahead, give a little catch-a-rooney here. I want that Zeb Striker. It's an electric zebra. Alright, here we go. And boop. Come on, Zeb Striker, you gotta get in the ball, man. You gotta get in the ball. Now? Oh. Oh, I escaped. Alright, holds. Submission holds. Then we're almost done looking at Johnny Gat's moveset here, folks. Dark Angels is coming up next. We maintained proper order here, so there was no confusion heading into each department. Match types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had Subway for dinner tonight, y'all. I had me a steak sub, which I don't have steak often at Subway. I usually tend to stay between chicken bacon ranch, the Italian, or sometimes if I'm feeling extra adventurous, I'll do like a meatball sub. But tonight I felt like steak. We got tag moves here. If you're wondering what normal tag finishers are, Sweet Chin Music Pedigree combo. Or Saints Trigger Wings of Fire combo, because I actually name my moves. Like the electric chair driver on here is actually called the One Wing Saint when Firestar does it. So Johnny's RKO is called the Chaos Cutter, and so on and so forth. And there we have that. Other attacks. We got the barricade gimmick right here. The announce table. The ledge. Come back. And a freeze. Got the rocks, just bring it. Pre-match. Come get some. Crouching 3. Road check 3. Champion 3 on this. Challenger 3. Challenger 8. Movement. Slingshot. Slingshot again. Normal rope climb. Slow rear climb. And a kip up recovery. Taunt. Alright, we got this. There's our corner. Top rope. Middle rope. Middle rope. Apron. To the opponent. Once again, we got that, and this time we got a little Stone Cold mixed in with Johnny's. Got the Gat dance, the pistol whip dance, as I call Brooklyn 1. The pistol whip, yeah. Yeah, it's that one song on Rock Band. Sad. Aggressive finger pointing. Apron. Alright. Wake up taunt. Underground. To the opponent. I bet Jeffrey's tired. And now weight detection. Oh, I guess Triple X had to go bed. Well, he works day shifts now, Monday through Friday, I think. Or Monday through Thursday. Nice. Yeah, X's news shift is like Monday through Thursday, I believe. And it's morning shift. So now he's like home around, I think, either during Raw or after Raw. Alright. Jaguar God. Oh! Did she get on your shirt or no? Oh, it's a burp. Oh, somebody is nice, getting nice and full, ain't they? Either that or she's trying to loosen up for some more. She is growing. Absolutely wonderful, y'all. She's gonna be a month old soon. On the 29th. So that would be Thursday. Tomorrow's the 26th. Tuesday's the 27th. Wednesday's the 28th. Thursday's the 29th.
Here. 29th. Friday. The 27th is Wednesday. Tomorrow's the 25th.
It's already the 25th, so it's Monday already. Okay, so Friday.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought it was still Sunday and it was the 25th. Alright, there we go. Johnny Gat's moveset. Done. On to Dark Angel here. Show her moveset off. Head to the standing. Get the key lock combos here. Combo enders. Bam. She good? And if you guys use these video formulas too to help you out, hopefully I'm doing a good enough pause length for the time slot here. You can just use the pause on YouTube if you need to look at this. I am leaving it on. I'm not like speeding through it or anything. So you guys got a little bit of an opportunity to make sure the video's paused if you need to go back and look. Got the Revolution knee. Looks like the next album's about to queue up.
Big news for college-bound students and families.
Remission.
Jones email list and be entered to win a $2,500 scholarship.
Oh, it's the reissue of their first album, yeah.
Plus, think more on college.
Crusher Destroyer, March of the Fire Ants, Where Strides the Behemoth, Workhorse, Old Nessie, Burning Man, Trainwreck, Trampled Under Hoof, Trilobite, Mother Puncher, and Elephant Man. What is it? Okay. Here you go, sweetheart. Hi. All right. Take a look at this here. So yeah, you can. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Alright. Show off this next one here. And the ideal thing is, I think, as long as they don't change the structure of the moveset for like the next couple of games, this video should be useful for the next couple of cycles when it comes to WWE 2K. And that would be the ideal thing to do, is make it useful for the next couple of games at the very least. But you know, they try to add something new every year. You never know when their moveset style might change again. That's why I wish there was such a thing as an import feature again, to where you could just put your pre-existing CAW onto the next game, and next game after that, and the next game after that. I don't think it would be too hard to implement. But you know, what do I know? I'm just a gamer. I'm just a gamer who streams this for y'all, and you know, has fun doing it. This particular part may not really seem fun because it's a documentation portion, but once we get into the gameplay for tonight, we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna be on the island for probably at least 2 hours. We'll be in the island for at least 2 hours. And Showcase will probably have, unless we absolutely have a ton of energy, by the time we finish the island, Showcase will probably end up waiting for the next stream. That's why I didn't want to do that's why when I advertised Showcase, I kind of made sure to do if we have time. There we go. Hey, y'all. And not only that, it's when it comes to like just once I start creating wrestlers and I get my roster fleshed out, unless like I have an honorable distinction of having to follow a certain wrestler, I don't really have as much interest, and it could just be my CAW Ford personality. Don't really have that much interest on using the actual superstars in the game. So, you know, Oh, Jeffrey getting home late. He just now hopping online. And Dark Angel's got the Claymore this year too, so that's fun. Yeah, your mama's got that too. And just to, you know, kind of show this here. Don't want to reset that. So 3, 2, 1, and pow! She gonna kick him and pin him. All right, so now we head to the corner. This moveset, this CW showcase is proving to be about 2 hours, so that's kind of fair considering the thing here, and it's a nice little thing to document. At least we get a good number within a single video here as well. When it comes to the heavily detailed 2K, hey sweetheart, it's okay, it's okay. How's it going, Jeffrey Steele, man? Shout out to Iconic Creature in the chat. Let's go ahead and shout out the stream team. LinkPhyre Angel 1995, Iconic Creature with a K, Slim Jesus 21, the one in Slim is what the I is. Johnny Gat CRW. LinkPhyre, LinkPhyre, and I think coming soon to the stream team will be Jeffrey's girlfriend, Jillian, and I think LinkPhyre's fiance might try to stream too. I don't really know, but the core four, or the core three, rather, I guess you could say. There's me, Angel, and Jeffrey over here. Johnny Gat and Triple X are like the alternators, if you will. They're not live as often as we do it, but when they go live, they put on some pretty banger streams. And also, you want to subscribe to Jeffrey on YouTube as well. Dark Angel has YouTube as well. I got YouTube. Go subscribe over there, Firestar Hart. Angel's got one as well, Dark Angel 3433. And Jeffrey Steele 94, I believe, is Jeffrey's YouTube channel right there. So, yeah. Alright, nice. I take it you just got home, right, brother? We're documenting this here, so you can, so if you want to, like, take notes, right here, Jeffrey, that's what this portion of the stream's for. This is the, CAW formula documentation portion of the stream, and we're on the moveset part right now, which means we're almost done. And, after we finish this part, we're going to be heading over to the island for the next couple of hours. Okay, so you're just now hopping on, basically, then. Alright, I got you. We've had the documentation's gone pretty well. Excuse me. We've had to take a couple of small breaks during this part, but for the most part, we've been able to get it done in a decently enough timed manner. I gotta ask. How do you like that front plate idea for the CRW World Championship? I thought about the Galaxy background as well, but I just decided to not do it. Oh. Little gay sweetheart. Mommy be back soon. Little Miss Amberlin says hello. Awesome. So with the Galactica, not the Galactica title, with the CRW World title, it's going to have the lightning strap, and we just got to figure out what the side plates are going to be. Which I think I might have that figured out already, but I kind of went with the CRW World title. I kind of went with a Phoenix rising out of the flames, and because my favorite colors are blue and purple, I wanted to make sure that the flames had some blue and purple on it, so that I could utilize that properly. You see right here, I think I'm doing a decent enough job on taking little pauses for the moveset to be documented. Now see, Dark Angel is going to have an easier time hitting that pile driver in the ring than I am. And I might consider making that change next year so I can use it as a setup move again. But Firestar is kind of like working towards it. But I might change it. Like I said, I might change that up just so I can bump it out of nowhere and then just smack you with a one-wing Saint after I hit you with it. And here's Dark Angel's side moves here. Alright, finishers. Her Avalanche Riptide is her super finish. Little Miss Amberlin says hello, by the way, Jeffrey. She says hellos. Yeah. Hi. Alright. And dual power bombs, dual super kicks. Might have noticed that with the Saints that this mixed tag finisher has not really changed. Here's her ladder finisher right here. Just Uncle Jeffrey says hello. Yeah. Uncle Jeffrey says hello. Yeah. That is sweetheart. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Alright. There we go. You think I'm doing a pretty good pause in between these showings of the moves, Jeffrey? I'm taking like 5 to 10 second pauses, so it gives like in the post viewing on YouTube, you got enough time to kind of press the pause button before it goes to the next section. So we're looking at maybe about 5 to 10 more minutes here of this moveset documentation. I think the next wave of the Deadly Saints CAW showcase is going to be Shaundi, Triple X, and Kinzie Kensington. I got that lined up. I'll be working on that. My next work day, I'm going to be working on grabbing more footage for the Saints Row movie. So I'll be focused on that probably some later on today, to be honest with you. And if Dark Angel goes live later today, it'll be before she does her live stream. But you didn't get to hear earlier, Jeffrey, because you're just now coming into the stream. This is going to be its own separate video, and the island is going to be its own separate episode for YouTube. Of course, this is all together on Twitch during the stream here. So we're going to do an introduction after this part for the island part. But also, the Saints Row movie that I'm working on. If we cannot get it released this year, then my timetable release window for it is going to be 2026 for the Legacy of the Deadly Saints Row movie, and what makes that a good release window, if I can get it to hit there, is that it coincides with the 20th anniversary of the first Saints Row. So, kind of sort of makes sense when you think about it, that I would release it around that time frame. Yeah. She went down to 2. Alright, sweetheart. Woo! Ooh, that's a speedy. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Alright. Jeffrey has arrived in the chat. Yeah. How is your work coming along on that, by the way? Well, see, Jeffrey, if you were subbed, Jeffrey, you wouldn't have to worry about the ads. All you gotta do is hit up a tier 1 sub, man, and you won't have ads. But the Saints Row movie, if we cannot make the 2025 release for the Saints Row movie, then I plan on it kind of coinciding with a release window of 2026, which kind of goes along with the 20th anniversary of the very first Saints Row game. So I still intend on bringing the Saints Row content to the channel. I just want to try and at least have the first movie put together before I start doing the gameplay series. And I think we're going to make those some marathon streams as well, just so we can get further. Over a longer period of shows during the time frame. Hi, y'all. At least that is my plan. It is 12:36. Yes. But like I was saying, if y'all just bear with me, we will get that content out. And I'm really hoping for this Legacy of the Deadly Saints Row movie to be the biggest content that I have released so far. So I'm hoping that the wait is worth the hype, because if this don't go viral and it don't, hit big numbers on the old YouTube thing, I think I'm going to feel a little bit down. I'm going to feel happy that I did it, no doubt, but I'm going to feel down about the numbers. I'm hoping this does some pretty big numbers, just because of the sheer magnitude with the way that I am doing it. You might have seen Saints Row cutscene movies before, but the way I'm doing it is unlike any other content creator has done it. And you've already you saw the teaser when I dropped it. At this point it might have been about a year or two ago. It's been at least a year, but it honestly was probably closer to 2 years ago, maybe even 3. But that teaser episode was kind of was a taste of how the Saints Row movie was going to be. And the idea is combining my voiceovers into those Gmod scenes, as if I were unleashing my own voice audio log collectible, like in Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4, and I think even Gat Out of Hell had it. Saints Row the Third might have had it, but they had these collectibles on Saints Row called audio logs, and the audio logs were voiceover takes from the Saints Row characters themselves about how they saw the events through like their eyes, talking about their fellow saints or even enemies and whatnot, talking about the events of the games and stuff like that. And so that's kind of how I'm approaching this Saints Row movie. I'm doing it through the boss's eyes, obviously, because that is essentially what Firestar is. I got I'm like the Saints Row boss created character that you do, and I've taken that and I've run with it. And of course, in wrestling, it's expanded upon even more than what you can when you just create your person in Saints Row. So it's like magnified even more in the wrestling scene over on top of the Saints Row thing. That's why I can use it to kind of not only tell a Saints Row story, but also tell a wrestling story with it. And that is what I'm going to do with the Saints Row movie. And the Gmod clips are my character's audio log takes. And I think that's a pretty cool concept that absolutely no one has done. So I would be the first to kind of give a Saints Row custom boss perspective on events. If anyone has done that kind of concept, I haven't seen it. And we're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it that way. No spoilers. Stupid Spotify ads. If I had enough Twitch earnings, I would pay for Spotify Premium for us. I would give us more. I would give us a couple more memberships. We gotta figure out that ESPN Plus thing or whatever the hell it is WWE's gonna be on. I guess we need to decide if we want to keep using Peacock or not, because, well, if WWE goes, the only reason we're gonna really have it's that '70s show and Twisted Metal. And I guess some of those other comedy sitcoms we'd want to watch. But like, shoot, we mostly hop on there when WWE's playing. Or unless we're in the mood for, like, that '70s show or something. Just spoil it, guy. All right. Now, the Saints Row gameplay part of the Saints Row gameplay side is going to be different from the movie side. The movie side, I'm kind of being a little extra with it. I got my character changing between like 4 different outfits throughout the game to kind of fit the narrative of him changing outfits depending on which scene it is. But when we do the gameplay, version, I'm probably just gonna have an outfit and I'm probably just gonna stick to it unless we do an outfit change point redemption kind of thing in the Twitch chat. Then I'll change my outfit to one of the other outfits that I use. Yeah. If you donate 1,000 bits, like say you donate 1,000 bits to the Twitch chat, you get to help me change my outfit on the game. 1,000 might be too many bits, but you know, something like that. I'm not sure how much 1,000 bits are, but how much are 1,000 bits? I don't... But yeah, like, all right. Oh, you can actually. I think you got 1,000 bits too, Cheer. Okay, 1,000 bits is essentially $20. Okay, so for you, Jeffrey, 500 bits. Okay, $10 bits, and you can change my outfit. All right. But because I love you, maybe I'll let you get away with 245 bits. All right.
Watch them be like, I don't want it.
But we're gonna make it an interactive one, all right? Other than that, if we get no interactions, we're just gonna go through. Yeah, Jeffrey. We're talking about Saints Row, Bubba. You're gonna have to buy Saints Row if you want to change my outfit on the game. All right. Which, if my G2A link is still good, you could use my GTA link, Jeffrey. I'm just saying. G2A.com/ I think Firestar Hart. It's in the YouTube description. I'll have to check and see if that thing's still active. But yeah. Alright, I think I got that right. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Alright, to the opponent. But it's funny you bring up changing character outfits, because I want to try and do a Deadly Saints costume thing again. And if you want to participate, Jeffrey, if you got the space for it, feel free to duplicate our characters over and make your own custom costume of me, Dark Angel, and Johnny Gat, and I will personally judge your costume creation live on Twitch for the Firestar Hart Deadly Saints costume contest bonanza. He might be the only one that participates. We'll see. We'll see if anyone else does. And your job, Jeffrey, is also going to be getting other people in on it. Actually, I'm pretty sure Sonny would. I'm pretty sure Sonny would like to do it. Because he could
LinkPhyre costume.
He could download our characters. He put me in. You should have enough space. Nice. What? I would love to see what you would come up with. Would you keep it close to what it is now? Or do you have something else in mind? The shirtless Firestar return on your end. Who knows?
What?
Firestar, yeah, 2K14. Before I remodeled my guy for Navino's 2K14, I actually went shirtless that year. Because they didn't have Bret Hart's stuff, and I didn't want to make a custom Bret Hart thing again. I think it was a couple of years that I actually went shirtless. I think it might have been 2K16. I went back to having a singlet because they had Bret Hart's singlet available. Yeah. So that was pretty fun. You got a few ideas. I hope they're good.
I really hope I look good.
Submit. You can submit 1, submit 2, 3, 4. Test them out. Take screenshots of them. And you will be judged live. And if they're failures, you're gonna get roasted like Chris Danger roasts his community creations. All right, I'm just saying. I'm low key. I am. I am Firestar Danger. Okay, I am the second coming of that. Nah, but shout out to Chris Danger for real. You know, he took CAW and became. He actually went and became a real wrestler. Me, I've done that in the past. I got hurt doing the backyard gimmick, so I'm fine with doing CAW, unless it comes back around to a point where I can get back in the ring again. I'm okay doing CAW for now though, because I can still sell my ass off for the virtual grabs, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. All right, so with this, we're almost done with the movesets showcase, and then we're going to be taking about a 5-minute intermission, and then we're going to go to the island. And we're going to have an intro for that when we hit back. All right. Finish this off strong here. Jeffrey, maybe you got a good window here to document these things. If you want to type these down ahead of time and send them to me so I don't got to do it, that's cool. You'll be able to, once this pops up like on the YouTube side of things, you'll be able to properly document these movesets by pausing between. And this formula video right here, 2.5 hours almost. So the island is going to be another couple of hours. We're gonna head into the island for maybe about 2 to 2.5 hours, and then that'll be tonight's stream. The showcase mode we'll have to hit up next time we do 2K25. Like I said, my next work day, which is later on today, I'm not sure if Dark Angel plans on going live today or if she's gonna take the day off. But my next work day is going to be later on today after I get up. And I'll be using that to work on the Saints Row movie, gathering more scenes for that. So I got to get my notes together and figure out where exactly I am on that so I can get further on that note and get those uploaded. I forget which act I'm on those. Mostly because I end up taking so many long breaks between each release. Yeah, I know it's gone, ain't it?
I have no more drinks. Except for water.
We got a good pause here for each setting. And finish this up.
F you.
And lastly. Alright, so exactly 2.5 hours. Nice. So this.
So if you're gonna do an intro for
Yes.
the island, would that have to happen? Stop this year and then restart?
Nah. Alright, so that does it for the CAW Formula Showcase of the Deadly Saints, Firestar Hart, Dark Angel, and Johnny Gat. Team entrances will be showcased later on as part of an overall arching deal once the whole team is done. If I can help it, I'll have the whole team assembled in one form or another this year. If I can help it. If not, then there's always next year. Alright? Just chill out, alright? So that being said, gonna take a 5-10 minute intermission or so. And we'll be back with the island. So stay tuned and rock on. And for the CAW Formula Showcase, I'll end it with a little bit of a sneak peek. Shaundi has been started, and you might ask why she's currently looking like Dark Angel. Well, that's because well, the same model actually is being used for him. So she's got a brand new ponytail this year, which is kind of sorta it's almost a little bit more accurate for her. So there's your Shaundi preview. And on that note, we'll be right back with the island. And when we come back, it'll be a brand new intro. So for this section, folks, thank you for tuning in to the CAW Showcase. Peace out and rock on that. If you're watching on Twitch and you're watching on YouTube in the aftermath, well, you're going to know we'll be right back